What's up, guys? So this is the first in a series on the psychology of growth. First topic is called differentiation. It's basically your ability to still relate and connect with other people while remaining authentically yourself. It's about acting from the core of who you are, being able to distinguish your thoughts, feelings, and actions from other people, as opposed to just reacting to and conforming to your environment, your friends and family. It's still remaining that, keeping that sense of independence and self-directedness, right? It's also an aspect of having gotten past internalizing your past influences as well. So that's what makes you a bit more differentiated, a bit more distinguished from being the person that you used to be, that kind of conformed or had those influences still impacting their actions. A few, I guess, pitfalls within the process. One could be experiencing more isolation, more alienation, for a few reasons. One, because as you kind of gain this new understanding of who you are and separating from the past influences and things like that, you might not be great at communicating those differences, right? It's kind of the first time you're kind of coming into your own, essentially, and you don't really know how to, relate that to other people. So it might come across unclear, or it might come across too strong, things like that. And the other portion, when it comes to kind of the isolation, alienation, other people might not like the kind of changes, in you and the person that you're developing into, right? So they might kind of keep an arm's distance. You might not like spending time with them as much, as you change into a different person, um, and develop there. The other point, or piece to watch out for would just be kind of some friction, right? As you start to develop, into who you are, more of a self-directed person, more of a person with, kind of their own chosen purpose. You will be able to kind of pick up on other people that might still be a little bit undifferentiated or more fused and reactive towards other people. And that can be kind of frustrating throughout the process. So that's something to watch out for. Um, but I guess the final point that I'm kind of coming to is really the ability to what I refer to as like re-anchor, right? And it's this ability to hold the paradox in your head that yes, you are this different person with this kind of own self-direction, right? And you don't have all these the same similarities that you might have used to have, right? But you also have to keep in mind at the same time how similarly you experience life towards these other people, right? It's two contradictory pieces that you're having to keep in mind, and this is what will help you maintain that ability to stay connected to other people, still relate without completely going off on your own and disconnecting, at whatever level that is. And that just requires, the ability to have patience and develop that patience throughout this process, as well as really just keeping an open mind, right? An openness to your own experiences and the experiences of others. But that's all I got for today. I'm going to put a link to my Substack in the bio, which I'm writing a more long form piece on this and the other topics that we'll cover in the other video series. So if you're more into a reading format, you can go ahead and subscribe there. But until the next video, I will see you guys later.